Let the body hit the floor. Let the body hit the floor.
And get ready for another. Of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And in just a moment, we'll hear from our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. This is the first game back in Denver for the Nuggets.
And this is a great chance, Kevin, for this team to establish some home court dominance. Long stand coming up in front of them and an easy way to try and build some momentum.
In the corner, Ibaka with it. It's three-pointers off the mark. And one thing, Richard, you note about this Spurs organization is their stability.
Yeah, the same governorship for 3 decades. The front office has been in place for almost as long. Now Mitch Johnson has taken over as coach, but it was a smooth transition, not a big shakeup.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
And as a free throw shooter, Robin has his challenges. One of those guys who almost shoots a better percentage from the field.
Now, here's Doncic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots. Just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty. To the middle. Here's Wallace. And now, just over a minute played here in the first.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Outside Rodman. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
Excellent at dishing the rock. Luka with the nice feed.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Now, here's Doncic to the inside. The rebound by Ibaka.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
If you look up the definition of stretch big, Julius Randle, he has got great range.
In the corner, it's Rodman. Connects from three-point range. Rodman's got 5.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Randall with the bucket. Randall's got his second bucket.
And how about the touch there inside? And that's where Randall likes to get the ball, and you can see why.
Now here's Richardson. Anunoby outside. Offensive rebound. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He's ready to talk things through with them. So it's San Antonio now. It's stolen by Ibaka. Here's Randall. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. Jonathan Kuminga picks one up.
Just naturally strong. We've seen more than one defender sort of just bounce off Randall. He's used to it.
And we saw last season the Nuggets, GA, in the final week of the regular season, making a coaching change and a shift in their front office.
A pretty rare situation. Seemed like there'd been a power struggle, and rather than choosing sides, the decision was to just make a fresh start.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks a lot. What Luka Doncic does with the ball in his hands is never predetermined. He said, quote, I just see what the defense gives me. It's never the same decision. It's a lot of factors. You've got to look at who's guarding you, if the shot's going in or not. There's a lot to think about and then decide. Kevin?
He keeps them guessing. Allie, we thank you very much. And here are the Nuggets now, following the bucket by the Spurs. Wallace misses.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Offensive rebound. Now, here's Doncic. Just 5 to shoot. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Serge Ibaka picks one up here. Richard, what do you see in what Luka Doncic sees on the floor?
Well, Kevin, I think he's tracking all 5 defensive players and all 4 of his offensive teammates. He always seems to find a way to get players involved.
Eye-popping talent from Doncic. We don't see many players with his size and skill set. And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
That one falls. Randall's got 12.
And throttling his power, Randall can hit that little soft shot with consistency.
It's Richardson on the wing. Pass to Rodman. Now, here's Doncic. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. Rodman's shot is off. And it's Harden with the ball for Denver. Ibaka, no luck.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
And the dunk by Doncic.
And textbook. I mean, that move to the lane, you got to tip your hat on that.
Well said, Greg. And Clark with some major elevation on the slam. It's all tied in Denver. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And what stands out to you from the Nuggets in this one?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
Malawach, no good. Brogdon outside. Here's Williams. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Inside. Toppin. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Toppin's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Nuggets. to man. Greg, you think about the value of those sage veterans on a team, guys that been around the block, played a lot of years. Why are they so important?
Well, a lot of times they'll echo the message of the head coach. And I tell you what, it's also, as a coach, you love having those veteran players because you can trust what they're going to do on the floor. That consistency is really important, not just for the coaches, but the teammates.
Here's Brogdon. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Van Vliet, right side. Malawach, no good. Spurs trailed by 4. Pass to Williams. No good with the layup. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Van Vliet can't get it to go. In transition, here come the Spurs. And that one's good, Brogdon. Brogdon's got his first basket of the night.
Just a good old-fashioned hustle play. Brogdon gets ahead and finishes the break.
And truly, RJ, some luck for the Spurs in recent drafts.
Yeah, they've jumped into the top 4 in 3 straight lotteries. And with 2 straight Rookie of the Years, they've done a good job with those picks.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Pick by Kuminga. Pass to Man. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon. Man's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Ibaka outside. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. And the Nuggets lead by 3.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
In the corner, it's Rodman. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Out to Ibaka.
2 minutes remaining.
Back to Wiggins. There's the triple. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. Now it's a 5-point Nugget lead.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Pass to Brogdon. Right side, Brogdon. Outside, Kuminga. Shoots over Toppin. Here is Riley. Now, Man. Second shot opportunity. And that's 2 points on the layup. Man's got 5 points so far.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan. Nice work to rise up and secure that miss. Solid rebounding effort from him.
Out of bounds. Denver takes possession.
San Antonio substitution.
There's 57 seconds left to play in the first half. So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. There's 49 seconds left to play here in the half. Down low. Malawach. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
Here's Doncic. Doncic gets it to go inside.
Creating space, Doncic will move defenders around.
Crafty move. Up again. It's hauled in by Doncic.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Can't hit from in close. Here's Kuminga. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Nuggets ahead. They lead by 1. And we'll get going after this from Ball Arena. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Here's Harden. Still scoreless. And as the days and months...
Oh, that has to hurt if you're the defense. Harden getting fancy with the jam.
And the jam by Dennis Rodman.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. San Antonio trailing here. The kick out to Anunoby. Richardson right side. Just 5 on the clock. Hit by Kuminga. Over Randall. A shot by Rodman. Wide open. Hits it from three-point range.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
To the paint. Here's Ibaka. Rebound San Antonio. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
Pass to Anunoby. Doncic outside. Misses the baby hook. A tight game here in Denver. Harden scanning the floor. Shoots over Doncic. And Ibaka slams it in.
Oh, on the glass, Ibaka can be so effective. Nice job saving the play that time.
Doncic outside. Down low. Pass to Kuminga. Now Richardson. Over in the corner, Doncic. Inside. Here's Anunoby. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. And the Spurs lead by 2.
A nice start to the second half. They've made 3 out of their first 4 shots coming out of the break.
And Ibaka slams it in.
When he needs to, Ibaka can elevate. Don't doubt this man's explosiveness.
It's stolen by Ibaka. Ball is with the ball. He's picked up by Doncic. It's Richardson on the wing. Anunoby outside. Hit by Kuminga. In the corner, it's Rodman. Serge Ibaka pulls it in. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Nuggets. Here's Randall. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Doncic outside. Back to Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
Aggressive finish. You can see Kuminga is very confident in his athleticism in these spaces.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
When a pick like that is questionable, it creates that much of an advantage for the offense. You have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
A different look for Denver. San Antonio leading. A minute 20 left to play in the third. Here's Williams. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Here's a chance for them to retake the lead.
And they have done well to stick around these last few minutes.
Higgins outside. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Malawach. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Malawach has got the game tied up here for Denver.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Locked in right side. Back to man. 6 to shoot. Pass to Williams. And Williams throws it down.
And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
Out to the right wing. Mikhailuk. Rebounded by the Spurs.
I'll be honest, I'm a little surprised he missed that.
And Williams with the stuff.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Van Vliet outside. Misses the three. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Spurs lead by 4. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And so it's Mitch Johnson calling timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Over the last break, I listened in on Mr. Johnson's huddle. Coach had a direct message for the team saying no matter the lead, no NBA game is ever over. Do not let your guard down. We'll see if they hold on.
All right, Allie, thank you for that.
Well, the skill of Doncic at 6'7", 230, it makes him an impossible matchup defensively.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
And we also got to talk about the damage they've done inside. The opposition having a hard time keeping that ball out of the paint. I keep getting it to Ibaka. He's scoring it well. Serge in charge.
Here's Doncic. Doncic with a strong move inside.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Picked by Randall. High post to Ibaka. Harden right side. And stolen by Anunoby. Kuminga with it. And it's Wallace picking him up. The kick out to Anunoby. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. Puts the move on. Count the basket and the foul. That one goes on Anunoby.
Brilliant move by Harden against the foul. Getting the whistle, then the bucket.
They throw good, James Harden. People have said, Greg, he is a system unto himself. In fact, he said it about himself. James Harden's ability, GA, to break down defenses remains in rarefied air.
And even as he's lost a step now, his supreme skill level ensures he remains a threat on a nightly basis.
Just 3 to shoot, and he's good on the 3-ball. And the Spurs lead by 4.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch. And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Doncic driving to the basket. Nice use of the glass on the finish.
And great court awareness there helps Luka find an opening, and he just explodes on the ground.
Hustles for the rebound and guides it back in.
Big stakes, big bucket. Ibaka showing he has the mettle to rise to the challenge.
Now Anunoby. Outside Kuminga. Here's Anunoby. Missed on the 3.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Just outworking the shooter, keeping the shot off target and bagging the rebound.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
This is what we've come to expect from Harden. Doesn't back down from taking the important shots of the game.
Doncic looking it over. Kuminga rips it down
that composure from Kuminga, answering the call when his team needed one.
And they call an illegal screen here.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
And we've got a timeout from David Adelman. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. San Antonio leading. Now Doncic. Left in the fourth quarter. Oh, what a play inside.
He's finding a shooter in motion, and he's confident he can threaten with the lead pass. Well done.
And here's Harden. Here's Malawach. Williams with the rebound. It's taken away by Wallace. Now Randall. Hit by Randall. Harden. And he does not hit.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Doncic with it. Now defended by Wiggins. And so they foul intentionally. Here's Doncic.
Nothing
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
Making no mistakes and putting some extra nails in the coffin right here. That pretty much good.
And it misses. And taken away by Wallace. And so it's San Antonio with the win. A truly gutsy performance.
Dans le laboratoire, on fait pas de faute éliminatoire. Le cœur en fer comme Terminator. Je les vois de loin comme les Miradors. Guette la taille de la jante. Le prix d'une montre peut coûter un bras. Dans le laboratoire, on fait pas de faute éliminatoire. Le cœur en fer comme Terminator. Je les vois de loin comme les Miradors. Guette la taille de la jante. Beaucoup de papier, pas de langue de bois. Le bracelet ça coûte une jambe. Et le prix d'une montre peut coûter un bras. Je suis solide, si tu m'aimes, MMA, fort. Tu veux le feed, je suis dans le club, tu parles trop fort. 1 million, 2 millions, je suis 800 d'or. Je connais le avant le fisc et tous les accords. Je les vois tourner tous autour de ma comme une chaise musicale. Comme si je fais 200 000 en vente digitale. Mon gros même ta meuf écoute la ligue. T'as peur de la quand je fais la fête. C'est toi qui penses, c'est moi qui. Tu penses que c'est l'entourage, mais c'est moi qui leak. Carré, je suis solide, si tu m'aimes, MMA, fort. Tu veux le feed, je suis dans le club, tu parles trop fort. 1 million, 2 millions, je suis 800 d'or. Je connais le avant le fisc et tous les accords. Beaucoup de papier, pas de langue de bois. Parce que ça coûte une jambe, tout le monde peut coûter un bras. On fait pas de faute éliminatoire. Quelqu'un en faire comme Terminator. Je les vois de loin comme les Miradors. Je suis solide, si tu m'aimes, MMA, fort. Tu veux le feed, je suis dans le club, tu parles trop fort. 1 million, 2 millions, je suis 800 d'or. Je connais le avant le fisc et tous les accords. Le terrain c'est pas que pour les footers. On voit le ballon, on fait les arrêts. Frappe de Marais, frappe de Gareth Bale. Ce qui vous raconte m'a l'air douteux. Capirana dans un QU2. T'as prié Dieu pour que ça s'arrête. ma gueule, d'où je viens, on mange les requins avec les arêtes. Dans le laboratoire, on fait pas de faute éliminatoire. Les cœurs en verre comme Terminator, je les vois de loin comme les Miradors. Nique la taille de la jante, beaucoup de papier, pas de langue de bois. Le bracelet ça coûte une jambe et le prix du monde peut coûter un bras.
Wait till you're announced. We've not yet lost all our graces. The hounds will stay in chains. Look upon your greatest and she'll send the call out, 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 send. Call the ladies out, they're in their finery. 100 jewels on throats, 100 jewels between teeth. Now bring my boys in, their skin in craters like the moon. The moon we love like a brother, while he glows through the room. Dancing around the lies we tell, dancing around big eyes as well. Even the comatose, they don't dance and tell. We live in cities you'll never see on screen. Not very pretty, but we sure know how to run free. Living in ruins of a palace within my dreams. And you know, we're on each other's team. I'm kinda over getting told to throw my hands up in the air. So there. So all the cups got broke, shots beneath our feet, but it wasn't my fault. And everyone's competing for a love they won't receive, 'cause what this palace wants is release. We live in cities you'll never see on screen. Not very pretty, but we sure know how to run free. Living in ruins of a palace within my dreams.
sauce that make me feel like a pot of gold. Still struggle to compare you. Your presence like an angel, sound like a brand new hope. Full of ideas, tongue twisting when you tease. Stop and stare, roll shakes when you. No chains that I waste like forever. I'm up on it, you say go easy, stop it now. Full of ideas, tongue twisting when you tease. Stop and stare, roll shakes.
I heard you crying loud all the way across town. You've been searching for that someone that is beyond all the crowd. As you sit around feeling sorry for yourself. Well, don't get lonely now. And try your white eyes. I'm just hoping for the moments things in my back up to touch yet. So uptight you've been thinking about ditching me. No time that sends the world around. 'Cause you know where I'll be found when I come around. I heard it all before. So don't knock at my door. I'm a loser and the user, so it's only no accuser to try